Students, today we have a new exercise 4.3. Question number 1, find the critical values of the given function and show whether this function is increasing or decreasing. Plot each critical point and label it as a relative maximum or relative minimum or neither. So the question is part A, y is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 1. So first of all, we are finding the critical value. For the critical value, as we know that for critical values, critical value dy or f dash x is equal to 0. So first of all, we find the derivative with respect to x. Now differentiating with respect to x. Now differentiating with respect to x of the above function dy by dx is equal to 3x square plus 6x plus constant is 0. So we get here 3x square plus 6x. When the derivative, first derivative is equal to 0, so we will get here, what is the answer? Now we taking common, 3x is common, x plus 2 is equal to 0. It means that dividing 3x is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Dividing both sides by 3 here, or x is equal to minus 2, we change this value. So here x is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 2. We get two values, critical values, x's and minus 2. These are the critical values. Now v is equal to y dy by dx is equal to y dash is equal to 3x square plus 6x. This is the first derivative, and second derivative again differentiating with respect to x, and y double dash is equal to 6x plus 6. Now if we apply the critical values when x is equal to 0, so the function second derivative reduces y double dash or dy by ds is equal to 6 into 0 plus 6, that is equal to 6. 6 is greater than 0. So the function is here the function is relative minimum, and minimum values is, so y is equal to, we put this result in the place of 0 cube plus 3 into 0 square plus into 1. So we get this is 0 plus 0 and plus 1, we get 1. And here the result we get here x and y is, the result is x is equal to 0 and minimum value is 1. Now when we apply x is equal to, when x is equal to minus 2, then double dash derivative of this function is 6 into minus 2 plus 6, we get here minus 12 plus 6, we get minus 6. Minus 6 is less than 0. So here the function is relative minimum value we have already found. Relative minimum value 0 and 1. When x is equal to minus 2, y double dash gave the result minus 6 is less than 0. here the function is according to the definition relative maximum and maximum value is at x is equal to -2, so y is equal to -2 whole cube plus 3 into -2 square plus 1. We replace this value in the original function. We get the answer here -8. This is plus 12 plus 1. We get here -8 plus 13 and we get here 5. Here the maximum value is we get here -2 and 5. Increasing interval. Next point is increasing interval. According to the definition of increasing interval, f dash x is greater than 0. So f dash x has here 3x square plus 6x is greater than 0. We taking common 3x, x plus 2 is greater than 0. It means that here 3x is greater than 0 or x plus 2 is greater than 0. There are two situations, there are two possibilities when both are positive or both are negative. There are two possibilities. When both are positive, when both are positive or both are negative. When we apply the condition when both are positive, in this situation, when both are, first condition, when both are positive, in this situation 3x is greater than 0 or x plus 2 is greater than 0. Dividing both sides by 3, we get here 0 and x is greater than -2. We change this value, so the result will be negative. Similarly, when we apply when both are negative, in this situation 3x is less than 0 or x plus 2 is less than 0. So dividing both sides by 3, we get 0 and this will be changed here, x is less than -2. These are the relative maximum point. So the function is, it means that here the function is increasing over the interval. Here the function increasing over the interval from -infinity means -infinity to minus and union of positive. The value is here -0. So function is, and that type, -infinity, -2 and 0, and that is up to infinity. So the function is less than from -2. -2 means that here -2 and -2 up to 0 and 0 to infinity. That is for the increasing interval. Now the situation, if we are applying here decreasing interval. For decreasing interval, f dash x is less than 0. Here is 3x square plus 6x is less than 0. 3x we are taking common, x plus 2 is less than 0. 3x less than 0 or x plus 2 is less than 0. Here x is less than 0 or x less than minus 2. But there are two possibilities for the decreasing function. Both are, one is negative and one is up when they are in opposite sign. So here 3x is greater than 0 or x plus 2 is less than 0. In this situation, when decreasing, applying this limit, so here we can also apply 3x is less than 0 and this will be an opposite sign, and when it says greater than 0, less than 0 or x is greater than 0. One condition we can also apply. In the second condition, when 3x is greater and 3x is less than 0. So x is dividing both sides by 3 or x is greater than minus 2. So that is called decreasing interval. For watching, please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends.